Cancer, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Hey, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Hey, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Hey, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Hey, Cancer. Let's find out why they're mad. Messages, please, for Cancers. We are using my Why Are They Mad Oracle, Volume 1. I just dropped Volume 2. Please check out my Etsy and Patreon. Also, please hit me with a like, comment, and, of course, subscribe. Let's see. Messages, please, for Cancer energy. Why are they mad? Cancers, why are they mad? Somebody's mad you pulled out sage on their ass. Ooh, you rebuked somebody. Ooh, okay. Okay, I pulled out sage in this bitty city. I'm also seeing a tower in my head, in my mind. All right, man. Cancer, they are mad. Okay. I'm gonna put this card back. It keeps coming out, but somebody's mad you can afford designer. So that could very well be on the surface. You can afford designer. All right, that also indicates that you may be able to afford it on your own. This also gives me an energy here too, where some of you have disposable income. You're very comfortable, and that's why somebody is mad when you have your own. Cause she got her own. You can't really. The more money you have, the less you'll be manipulated by society. Okay, you got shut the fuck up money here, or you will be having shut the fuck up money. If you're not at that shut the fuck up stage, all right, basically you can do for yourself, and that's essentially why somebody's the fuck mad. All right, you don't need somebody for anything. And that's why they're mad. Everybody wants, it's like everybody feels intimidated, feels some type of way when you don't need them. Why do you need me to need you, right? Because you want some type of control. You want some type of power. You want to feel important. You want to feel important. All right. And so with this here, it's kind of giving me a vibe where, especially, I keep getting that you pulled, okay, I thought I saw it, you pulled out sage. It's just an energy where you can't necessarily be easily manipulated when you have your own, and that's just the reality of it. It's a fucked up reality, but that's just what it is, and that's why somebody's the fuck mad. Somebody also could be mad that you like designer or you like nice things. Somebody's also mad your ass is getting fatter here, so you may be eating very well, taking care of yourself. Healthy weight, happy weight, and this is why somebody's fucking mad. It kind of reminds me of Gemini's energy, where you're living your best fucking life here and somebody can't stand that, or people can't stand that. I don't know why I feel like saying people. Somebody's also mad that you're out here moving in silence. Cancer usually is Cancer signs, especially if they have like a stellium in Cancer. They're very reserved, very crab-like. They move sideways. They don't go direct at all. And that could also be like, that's probably where Cancer energy gets that passive aggressive energy from. But I digress. It's not about you, Cancer. This is about why somebody's mad at you, right? Somebody's mad that you're moving in silence out here, all right? So not only can you afford designer and or you can just do for yourself. You can take care of yourself. You have disposable income, or you're just comfortable. You're moving in silence. And usually when you move in silence, people don't know what to attack. And that's essentially why somebody is mad, because they don't know what to attack. They don't know what your vulnerabilities are. They don't know what your weaknesses are. And usually people only want to deal with someone who has apparent weaknesses so that they can feel better about themselves. You're not making yourself small. You're just, I'm really getting that energy where you're not making something easy for someone or just people in general. You're not saying too much, so people don't know how you're feeling, what's going on. And so they can't put their 2 cents. They can't give their unsolicited advice. They have no control. They cannot tap into your frequency. They can't tap into your mind. Some of one certainly has. I'm definitely getting like a Mercury and Cancer energy, but somebody can't play on your emotion. It's just like somebody doesn't know how you. It's definitely giving me like a cloaking energy here, and that's why they're fucking mad, because they don't know what to attack. It's also an energy where you just come off like you don't need a motherfucker, and you don't. All right, you certainly, yeah, somebody's also mad they're shaped like a bag of potatoes, and they're mad that your ass is getting fatter. So I don't know if somebody's in competition with you. So they're shaped like a bag of potatoes, which lets me know that they're, out of shape, unhealthy. And then somebody's mad your ass, like, all right, listen, the fat, the water weight could be going where it needs to go for you, but for someone else, no. All right, somebody's also mad no one will commit to them, i.e. you won't commit to them, or just they are not the type of energy to commit to. All right, it's a lot going on right here, okay? Especially with that commitment energy, a lot of times people I just kind of feel like I'm seeing a spider web in my mind, but this is just kind of like you're not interchanging or like you're not coming like this to someone. So you're not mixing finances, you're not mixing something. So it's just like, it's very difficult for some. It's like if you are in a relationship for some Cancers, it's just like you can easily just break up and like there's no strings attached. Yeah, there's something about Gemini energy because there was something about strings attached in that reading. So yeah, somebody's also mad the pussy ain't free. So somebody's saying that they love you or whispering sweet nothings to cater to your emotions so that they can get something easily up out of you. It's just not working. It's like somebody doesn't know your weakness. It's like, I always say this, but it's like men give love for sex and women give sex for love. But a lot of times men have learned the skill and the art of giving superficial love, temporary love, okay, to get the sex. And then the women usually keep giving the sex thinking that they're getting love, but they're getting like a superficial version of it. So somebody's mad that you're not believing somebody's superficial words, okay? It's like an energy where you moving in silence. The fact that I'm seeing the word move, emphasis on movements, action. You're moving in silence until somebody shows like real action, not words. All right, period. And this is why they're mad. All right, somebody's mad the pussy ain't free. Somebody can't use you. Somebody can't hit you with the I love you to kind of get what they want out of you. And I'm not trying to make it seem like men are just like that, because women do their thing too. But I've seen it so many times over, you know, where men will give you those magic words just to get some. So this is just why somebody's mad, because it's just like you're not believing words. You want to see movement, action, okay? And you're moving in silence until somebody shows that action. It's like, I don't have nothing to say to you. I have nothing to give you. It's just kind of giving one of those vibes, Cancer. Take it as it resonates. Even if it's not have nothing to do with sex, it could just be you're not giving your time, energy, nothing for free. All right, somebody can't come to you and just dump their shit on you. It's just kind of like the moving in silence part. I feel like Cancers do move in silence naturally. But this is more of like, it kind of gives me, like King of Cups energy. It really does, which to me is Capricorn. So it's kind of like you're in Capricorn energy. It's more, I just kind of get like you're more transactional these days. I really get you're more transactional these days, because what's the otherwise, like Cancers get taken advantage of the most. Maybe Pisces, but I feel like Cancer does the most. All right, so you can afford designer. You have the Hanged One coming out in the reverse. So this is either you're not impressed. This could either be like you're not impressed by designer, or like this also can be too, you can afford designer. It also can be an energy where you're not moved by designer. So someone trying to like, I don't know, bag you by their finances or whatever like that. It's just, that's not something that gets you, it doesn't bring you enlightenment. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. Like you're not materialistic. So even though I said you're being transactional, you're still not materialistic. It's more of like a vibe where you want someone to show and prove, period, okay? It's like, and that also because you are like a psychic energy. You are, I feel like the most psychic, especially with the Hangman here. I just kind of feel like you're not using your spidey senses, all right, to, it's like make something easier for someone. Like that's really all I can say about that. Like you're not, I don't know. It's like you're not taking someone's word for it. That's really what I'm getting here, man. Like that's really what I'm getting here. And it's like whatever we have the Nine of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. So it's just like these cards coming out reverse would kind of contradict what I'm saying in regards to you like doing your own thing or la la la. But again, this is how someone viewed you. Like you didn't have anything, like you weren't independent, like you needed someone, like you didn't know anything, right? You're not that Cancer anymore. And that's essentially why somebody's the fuck mad, okay? Point blank and period. It's just kind of like someone felt like you were dependent. Somebody felt like you were weak. Somebody felt like you didn't have anything. And that just plays right back into my point with people only really go after someone that has an apparent weakness, at least in their mind's eye, to where they would feel more comfortable dealing with someone or feeling like they would have more, I don't know, pull. So like a lot of times you'll see males go after women who are not as attractive. But again, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but you can clearly see like how. That's because that makes the man feel better, and women do the same thing. Women will purposely go after a dude or whatever that's less attractive, and I'm just using the attraction as an example. They'll go after a man that's less attractive because they feel like that they won't have any trouble or any problems, and like, you know, people do these all the time. They go after people who are overweight so they will feel better about themselves and feel like the prize, like, oh, I'm giving you the bit, like you know, it's kind of giving that energy, and it's just like somebody's mad that it's just not, it's not working here at all. Like you're not. And also with the moving in silence, yeah, crazy. The Chariot comes out and it flies out like that. I'm also getting an energy to Cancer. I don't know if you used to talk a lot. I know your reading's a little all over. It just goes back to my point. Like somebody's not aware of what makes you feel comfortable or what makes you feel your best or whatever like that. So they can't come in and fuck with it, basically. Like, they just can't come in and fuck with it. We can leave it at attraction, shit. But this is just like somebody coming after you just to break down your confidence. Like they can't, it's like they can't do that. I don't know. You're obviously doing something fucking different, or you're just, it's like one of those vibes, like let's say you're dating someone new and they're like, what are you looking for in a person? Like you're not telling them what you're looking for in a person. You're just seeing what you are seeing. Like you are just seeing what you're looking, like you can see if you want that type of person or not. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. All right, your energy and time is just not free anymore, and you take that shit as it resonates. There's no handouts. There's none of that here. All right, the pussy ain't free. That's why they're mad. Knight of Swords. They can't tell you what it is that they think that you want to hear. It's like somebody does not know what you want, what you like, what you don't. All right, and so with that, they can't manipulate it, and that's essentially why somebody. And that's why somebody's mad. Three of Pentacles. They can't manipulate it and then try to bring it down. Because with the Five of Wands, yeah, that's competition, but there's only one winner, right? So this is why somebody is fucking mad, because they cannot manipulate you to do what they want or to give them, like, they just can't. Like, you're just not biting. You're not fucking biting here. Three of Swords with the Four of Wands in a reverse. So I don't know, man, Cancer. I feel like Cancers go through the most. But it's just kind of like you've had enough heartbreak. Three of Swords to the Four of Wands in a reverse, and it was all for nothing. It was in vain because nothing was built up. Nothing was solid. Four of Wands, nothing came from it. So it's like you have nothing to show for the heartbreak that you've endured, right? Except for you're not giving away your energy for free anymore. So this is like, I mean, this could be anything, man. I just feel like you're moving different. If you're not moving in silence, you're certainly moving different, or just moving on completely. And that's essentially why someone's mad, Cancer. Straight up. Somebody doesn't want to commit. Okay, cool. I don't want to have sex. Like, oh, you don't, it's like, okay, cool. Like you're not giving something to get something. It's just, if you're not getting what you want first, then they're not getting what they fucking want. Like it's on that type time. Like, oh, you're not ready for a relationship. Okay, cool. Then you're not ready for relationship benefits, right? Like, oh, you're not ready to move forward, or you don't want to do what, okay, then that's cool. I'm gonna leave you where you're at. And that's essentially why someone is mad. Like, if I forget who else reading it was, where it was like you won't struggle with them, and that's why somebody's mad, because it's like you're not gonna allow somebody to hold you back. You're not on anyone else's fucking time, and that's why the fuck they're mad. Like you're not playing this men give love for sex, and women give, you're not. It's straight up like, what is that? What do girls want? Na, 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 na. I'm really getting that for you, Cancer. And if this ain't you, it ain't you then. Shit, it ain't you. That's why they're mad.